Hello everyone, welcome back to Explainer. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of generational classification. We'll explore what defines each generation and how they've been shaped by the times they grew up in. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update from us. So, what exactly is generational classification? Well, it's a way of grouping people based on the year they were born. These groupings are often associated with specific characteristics, behaviors, and shared experiences. Now let's break it down. First up, we have the silent generation, born in 1945 and before. They are often referred to as silent because they grew up during a time when children were expected to be seen and not heard. This generation experienced the aftermath of World War II and the post-war economic boom. As I've mentioned earlier, the silent generation was often referred to as seen and not heard. They were encouraged to be respectful and quiet in adult company. Think about your grandparents or great-grandparents if they were born before 1945. They probably have a strong work ethic, value tradition, and may have lived through significant historical events like the moon landing or the civil rights movement. Next, we have the baby boomers, born between 1946 and 1964. They earned their name because there was a boom in births after World War II. Baby boomers witnessed the rise of rock and roll and the counterculture movement of the 60s. You might have parents or older relatives in this generation. They might be nostalgic for the music and culture of the 60s and 70s, and they've seen incredible advancements in technology throughout their lives. Moving on to Generation X, born from 1965 to 1976. This generation witnessed the transition from analog to digital, from vinyl records to CDs, and from typewriters to personal computers. Maybe you have older siblings or aunts and uncles in Generation X. They tend to be independent, resourceful, and appreciate the value of hard work. They've seen the world change rapidly, and they were the pioneers of the tech revolution. Now let's talk about Generation Y, often called Millennials, born from 1977 to 1995. This generation grew up during the rise of the internet and the era of smartphones. If you were born between the late 70s and mid-90s, congratulations, you're a millennial. Millennials are known for their adaptability, desire for work-life balance, and their role in shaping social media and online culture. Generation Z, or Gen Z, born from 1996 to 2012, is the first generation to grow up entirely in the 21st century. They've never known a world without the internet and smartphones. If you're a teenager or in your early 20s, you likely belong to Gen Z. You're tech-savvy, socially conscious, and you've seen the power of social media to drive change and influence the world. Lastly, we have Generation Alpha, born in 2012 and later. This is the newest generation, and it's still too early to make definitive generalizations about them. As of now, Generation Alpha is growing up with even more advanced technology, from virtual reality to AI-driven devices. They're being raised in a world where these technologies are seamlessly integrated into daily life. Now that we've covered the major generations, it's important to note that these generational labels are somewhat arbitrary, and not everyone in a generation fits the mold. People are unique and influenced by a wide range of factors. While generational differences exist, it's crucial to remember that individuals can share common values and interests regardless of their birth year. Additionally, society evolves, and generations adapt to new circumstances. So there you have it, a simple breakdown of generational classification. It's a fascinating way to understand how different generations have been shaped by the times they've lived in. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for joining us today on Explainer. We'll see you in the next video.